Rotate. You want me to rotate? Okay, guys. I'm at a village called Nosha, and today we're having a antique car and bike exhibition. So it's plenty of people, and it's really, really hot outside. So I'm going to take a rest and I'll show you how the Swedish people live in the olden time. So this is the Västerbotten, which is the north of Sweden region. So this is the outfit they wear during the olden time. I really like this outfit. I don't know why. I like the color, I like the texture, and it's very decent and it's very well made. And I like this color very much and the apron. So, hi, if you are new here, my name is Esti. I am a Singaporean living in Sweden. I make a video about my life in Sweden, how I cope with adapting the new lifestyle. So right now, I'm at this museum where I'm going to share with you some of the old furniture which I really love. Now I'm going to flip the camera so you see what I was talking about. So if I'm not wrong, this is an old piano. Yeah, it is really old. So I'm really interested in the Swedish way of living, especially during the old time. I find that they are very, very humble. The way they live very simple life. Like, for example, this woman, she's getting water from the well. And I think these are some old pictures on the region for this area. So these are the old school photographs. And this is how the children clothe themselves. I think they look very, very smart and presentable. Even though, during the olden time, Swedish people are considered very poor. So, but the way they dress, I'm impressed. So here I have another picture here. This is some kind of old timber house where they live. Most of the houses here are made of wood. Only the newer one, like this one, some part of the balcony are made of cement. So you see, it's quite a good combo with the olden time and the new generation. If I'm not wrong, this is taken in the 50s, these pictures. And during the summer, Sweden always have this kind of outdoor alfresco kind of fika session. Hello, Caroline. How are you? Hope you are fine. So, very humble way of living, I find, and that is what I'm trying to do also, to live a humble life. You don't really need to have a lot of money to enjoy a good life. I mean, during this time, people are poorer, so most of them are farmers. They are, timber workers, a lot of miners. So let's see how the typical Swedish people look like. So I would say most of this is quite true. I think this is a really typical look of Swedish people. The olden time people are, for example, like this one, they have very mustache, and then their eyebrow is very long. I think they don't really care about the outlook. I think during old time, people that don't go to salon. Maybe the older, like 60s, 50s, then they start to go to the salon and take care of themselves. So this is like a typical look. I think this is also quite typical for older Swedish people. So I'm going to just show you from the outside. You can see the window. Maybe it's very dark. Oh, you can't see, but I'm going to just give you a quick look later on. So make sure you stay right through. But now I'm going to just simply go through what are the things that I really like and impress. I think Swedish people normally, I would describe them as a very intelligent, very hardworking, olden time. They are more hardworking. I think the newer generation are more lazy. Not all of them, but quite a good percentage. By looking at the way the way they live, and I could simply understand why. Because nowadays couples have to work, both of them, so that's why they don't have the time to cook. So they try to learn the way of a simple living. So these are really rich people, I would say. Look at the way they dress, with a coat and dresses. I think these are the rich family. Let's see. I think this is also a rich family. Well, they stay in that kind of houses, considered quite rich already. And I think this is a higher social class. Look at the children. But this really freaks me out, this little girl. Oh, she looks so cute, but a bit scary. And this is a hunter. This is two boys. I don't know if homo is very popular during the old time. I noticed a lot of pictures were taken like couples, like two men holding hands. Not that something is wrong, but I think to coming out of the closet during the old time must be very difficult, because Swiss people are very conservative. They don't really accept, like this kind of, how could I say? Yeah, homosexual, lesbian. But I think they are much better now compared to many years ago. I bet this is like a school or let's see, this is a family. Oh my God, they got so many children. So I've been, oh, this is the studio. Oh, this is where they take pictures. That's the camera. And this is another camera. You guys see here? And then that is the picture that they took from this camera. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. What is he doing? Oh, okay. This is quite interesting. So they sit there and then they take pictures using the natural light. So they don't have like very advanced light. This is the most advanced one during that time, I suppose. And this is so interesting. This is the chair of the director, maybe. And now, don't take that. Put your head to the side. So we could take, and then this fellow will have to run here and there. Here and there. Okay, now this is another room. The first time I came to Sweden, I am really, really impressed with the older houses. This is considered quite a new house. So the older houses are really pretty. But I haven't found anyone. I went to a few, what do you call it, a cottage just now. I couldn't find any really old houses that I can show you. So take a look at this one. Instead of, this is a wedding photograph. So I asked people, I said, why do they don't wear white gown, yeah? In Sweden, I think during the very old time, the black gown is very, very popular. And like this kind of costume, it seems like everybody is wearing black. And I wonder, is this because white are more expensive to produce or what? So, anyone know? Again, this is old houses. I think this is must be a school, a boys' school. This is a family. My goodness, it's big. This family, and I bet this is the same lady that were in this picture. Yeah, it's the same woman. So I have a family of 4 grandmothers. So I thought my family is big, but look at this one. Nothing to compare. And this is also very typical. It seems to me that Swedish people like to wear black color. You see, all of them are wearing black. Only these pictures are women who wore white color or lighter color. The favorite color, if I'm not wrong, is blue and white. Okay, let's see if I can show you guys from outside, from the inside. See, there's a lot of people outside, and these are people who come here to see old car. Some are for sale and some are not, and they have always bring along some table and some chair, and then they try to create this really old time, and people just simply enjoy this kind of event. Now when the school are closed, so it's like an open ceremony for the eventually official summer. I'm fascinated about all these pictures. I find that they are so pretty and so beautiful. The man is very handsome, and the women are so beautiful. I cannot help noticing, but the olden Swedish people, their hair are much darker. But nowadays, it's more blonde. Like for example, this woman, her hair is very dark. And if you look at the olden pictures, like this woman, her hair is very dark too. And only this one, because she's old, so this like white hair. So always people have this misconception. Swedish people are always blonde, but it's not true. If you look at this picture, most of them have dark brown hair. I like this picture. I find that this is like a typical Swedish setting, and a portrait of a family. This must be a really wealthy family. And there are much more photographs. Okay. So maybe you can buy these pictures, if I'm not wrong. Oh, it's just an exhibition. People who share their photograph here to be displayed. Music automat. Oh, this is like, you see this, they grind the machine so you can play music with this automat. This is one of a picture taken. This old shop. Look at this beautiful woman. This woman is really, really pretty. How come I cannot focus? She's really pretty. She looked like, Marilyn Monroe without the blonde hair. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Uh, let's see here if I can find. Oh, I really like this cupboard. And see if LG is outside. There's still a lot of people outside. So usually, if you see the tent there, the white tent, usually they will sell hamburger, and over there is a little cottage to sell fika. So LG is somewhere around there, but I'm just going to let him roam around with his sister's husband. But I really like this cupboard. Really nice cupboard. And this is a stove and an oven. So they put the wood underneath here, and then they use this as an oven, but they keep the food, the wood inside. And when these are heated, and then you can put your pots and pan there. And during the old time, they like to use this kind of iron cast, and then they put it here. And this is really, really good because you can actually warm up the house and cook at the same time. So this is like killing two birds with one stone. Let's see what is inside here. How do I open this? Oh, just like that. Oh, okay. This is like a small drawer. And some porcelain. Typical dining house. In the olden house in Sweden, they have this room. It's called fin room. It means beautiful room. So usually the family, when they have the kitchen, they will have a table here, and they will just have like breakfast or lunch or dinner. So they always have another room which they have better tables and chair, and they will only use that room when there is special guests. So it's called fin room. It means fine room. There's a naughty boy outside throwing things. So there are also not just old car, modern car also for sale, and we even have a military car. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, let me know by liking or send me a comment. I am so sorry I couldn't make any video last Sunday because I was like, I'm not going to give excuses, but surely I will do more now when I almost done with the guest room. Hopefully my daughter is able to move in, and I hope to do a tour so you can take a look what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. I hope you have a great weekend, and thank you so much for still wanting to watch my video. I really appreciate that, and I'll see you in my next. All right, you take care now. I'll see you. Bye bye. How do I close this?